This is not a lie drill. Yeah, this is not a fire drill. It's a real thing. Yeah, you know that.
Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForge reporting from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Milwaukee. They hold the first-place spot in the conference just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Charlotte. They find themselves in 6th place.
And right now for the Bucks, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. And for the Bucks, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Rollins is out there with MP. And it's Portis in its center. And looking at this game in terms of the NBA Cup, there are major implications here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams come in at 1-0, and with just 4 games in the group stage, the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is massive. I'm sure that's not a fact that's lost on either of these coaches.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ballgame. A 3 from MP. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. Coach told me, quote, "Our success defensively in this one hinges on how we guard LaMelo Ball." He continued, not only is Ball a 3-level scorer, he's a top-tier passer with excellent court vision. And we've got to do our best to make him uncomfortable out there. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that.
And being able to spot up for that jump shot is really a skill MP has improved.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Ball, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an
Rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Back to MP. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Pass to Knueppel. Miller kicks to Bridges. Here's Knueppel. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's MP for 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Ball, the bounce pass. Over to the wing to stop the run. Rebounded by the Bucks. Just a tremendous run right now for him. 12 straight wins.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Charlotte making some changes. Williams comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Kobe White in for Brandon Miller. There's 1:59 left here in the opening quarter. To the wing on the left. Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Knueppel. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard Knueppel tight, or he'll knock those down.
And talking to Con Knueppel, Greg, he has a burning passion to be great. Just tell him.
Yeah, he gets up before everyone else and goes to work. Some people have called him an old soul, just very mature and disciplined.
Bucks leading by 11. Giannis passes to MP. Kuzma, right side. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. There's a good screen. There's Ball with the 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Zhang comes in for Antetokounmpo. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And Porter subbed in for Rollins. The Hornets also changing it up. Diabate's checked in. And James subbed in for Knueppel.
Out of the last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Hornets trail by 17. To the middle. Here's Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Back to MP. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Hornets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. To the paint. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
James misses. And so it's MP making things happen for Milwaukee. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. Back to the action in just a minute. Giannis, he's checked in for Jack. MP comes in for Prince. And Rollins subbed in for Green. Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Rollins is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's MP in at the 3 side. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Count that bucket.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. A 3 ball. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Here's Bridges. Pops in the layup for 2. Bridges has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And here's MP for 3. Diabate grabs the board. Here's Bridges. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Portis, he's checked in for Turner. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Ball's checked in. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, for all the anticipation around NBA expansion, we might have to pump the brakes. I'm told a number of team owners are a bit hesitant to further carve up the revenue from this new national broadcasting deal. The timeline may take longer than some fans had hoped.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report. And here's Miller, following the three-pointer by MP. Porter against Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Milwaukee has gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. And now we go courtside for this story on Kyle Kuzma. So, Allie, what's the prognosis?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. Guys, it doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Yeah, you never want to speculate on injury, but that didn't look like something you were going to bounce back from quickly.
An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also a way to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the three-pointer by MP. Back to Bridges. The rejection by Giannis.
And let's take a look at the numbers for MP. First in three-point shooting, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now here's Giannis. Following the miss by Miles Bridges. To the inside. Out to Miller. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass was coming.
MP against Miller. A 3 from MP. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Ball feeling it out a bit. The layup off target. And so it's Milwaukee ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise, and when we're talking about the power rankings, I always like to hand it over to the most powerful person here at the table.
Well, thank you, Ernie. It's my pleasure to...
Easy, fella. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
I've got...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. Checking out the group for Charles Lee to start the second half. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Knipple out there with Miles Bridges. Miller outside. Pass the ball. The three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to MP. No good on the three. Well, the Hornets shooting 43% for the game. And Knipple, the bucket on the assist by Miller. Miller. He's got 3 assists now in this one. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Rollins. And here's MP for 3. They get it back and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, I like how aggressive Portis is. He knows how to put defenders on their heels and make them foul.
News there said to be massive announcements coming later today. So let's somebody talk about it. Will Bucks has tweeted this a few hours ago. Hearing a big announcement is on the way before the end of the day. If it is what I think it is, it's absolutely massive. Now, this is word for word exactly the same tweet he put out in 2024, right before Hamilton announced he was moving to Ferrari. Thomas Mayfair from Planet F1, who is also an accredited FIA journalist, has also tweeted this. So something is going on in the pack. Let me know in the comments what you think this massive announcement is.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And the second free throw, good. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here is Ball. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. Knipple. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And now that's 11 points for Con Knipple. Timeout called the Bucks. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 43 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Back to Ball. And again, it's Charlotte with a 3.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And a rangy 6'7" wing GA with a smooth shooting touch. Brandon Miller fits a mold that a lot of teams are looking for.
And there's a reason he was the second overall pick in 23. He's got the potential to be an impact wing at both ends of the floor.
And here is Ball, following the three-pointer by MP. Ball against Rollins. Ball, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Kuzma. And a deep three from MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, what impresses me is MP's focus. He's not just throwing it up from way out there.
Bridges outside. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Miller surveying the floor. Lays it up and banks it in. Miller's got 7.
They are just killing them on the interior.
MP outside. Again, what an avalanche!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You know, GA, you can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, game in and game out.
His play this season has moved him past Kobe. Yes, Kobe being Bryant for most 50-point games in a season. I can still remember that incredible 2007 year for Kobe, and that has been bested.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Back over to you guys.
Thanks so much, Hallie, for the report. The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Prince dishes to MP. That 3 off the mark. Charlotte has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Shots good by Miller.
Going deep in his bag there. Miller with the incredible crossover.
MP kicks to Zhang. And a deep 3 from MP. Misses the 3. For Charlotte, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Down low. That's good from Miller on the assist from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists tonight. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Basket Zhang. Back to MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 58.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Cans it from downtown.
And they have picked it up offensively here in the second half. Ball movement, getting high percentage shots, you can definitely see a difference.
Traps in the tray.
How about MP right there? Just drilling a 3 of his own for good measure.
In the corner, Knueppel with it. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Milwaukee now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Miles Turner out there with Zhang. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's MP in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Good, another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Milwaukee.
Porter, bounce pass. Basket Zhang, back to MP. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Heavy incoming
from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Now, here is Miller. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Just 5 on the clock. Ball. Bridges for 3. The rebound by Turner. And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bucks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
In the corner, it's Jang. A 3 from MP. Hornets with the rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Miller finds Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
MP outside. Back to Porter. Pass to MP. And again for 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
A memorable evening as MP passes 40 points in leading his team to victory. Before you were a star, MP, you were a fan. Is this kind of effort as special for you to experience as it was to watch when you were growing up?
Oh, 100%. It's not that I'm surprised or anything, but it always feels good to drop 30 or more. It doesn't mean much if you lose, though, but if you win, now that's the best feeling in the world. And that feeling never gets old.
Great. Thanks a lot, MP.
Yep.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
All right, sometimes we're out of bounds. We got to stretch for content, but other times, it just finds us, man.
Yeah. What found us this time?
Check it out.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Yeah. Just for that, I'm going to outscore Buddy and see if he thinks that's pathetic.
Stop, MP!
Your tickets and make sure you're there. Fox fans, represent the best mascot team and city of the NBA. Come on to our next home game and get your own Mango notepad. And fans, remember to be here for our promotional towel giveaway at the entrance to receive your very own complimentary Fox workout towel. We look forward to seeing you at our next month's home game, everyone. Bring your family and friends, and everyone in attendance will get a Milwaukee Bucks calendar. A reminder that you can still join us for any upcoming home game. Order your tickets online or stick a booth. As a reminder, we hope you'll come and join us for our trading card day. A reminder to come out for our promotion.
Well, Shams, we knew franchise values were skyrocketing, but then the Lakers sell for $10 billion with a B, $10 billion.
This new group taking over is exceedingly deep-pocketed as well, BA. And those resources may help this team continue to be the league's flagship franchise.
League's in a very healthy spot right now, no question.
That's for sure, and these prices with teams are just going to continue to go up.
And while MP is all about team success, he's trying to win his matchup every single night with an eye towards showing that perhaps he's been underrated.
And truthfully, MP has looked like he's just on another level in recent matchups, outperforming his opponent and excelling in his position. In terms of rising to the challenge he set for himself, this may have been the focus MP needed to take his game to the next level.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. DeAndre Ayton is out there with James, and it's Smart in at the small forward position. Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, BA, I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They have not made any firm decisions yet. I'm told that this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding 1 or 2 more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the 3 cities at the forefront of these conversations.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Bucks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Portis, the pass to MP. Offline with a 3.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
The drive by Reeves. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And this is a very difficult team to beat right now. 13 straight wins.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
And Shams, you're on TV probably more than ever. Is that challenging? I mean, how often do you have to shave every day?
Yeah, BA, I always got to be camera ready. And in season, particularly with the Luka Doncic trade, that happened so late at night that I knew at 11 p.m. Central Time I had to be ready. And for me, of course, interacting with my sources and getting information is one thing, but being TV ready, being ready to be on camera, it keeps me busier than ever. I know I have to be ready 24/7, 365.
You always look good, Shams. You're always ready for TV.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be like you.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And I like how MP carries himself. It's a big reason why his teammates enjoy playing with him.
And with two of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals, Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adams, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well-managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide-open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well-managed. That's the key. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you guys.
He's left an imprint, no question. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Hachimura. After Milwaukee picked up a three with their last shot. Here's Hayes, and he buries his first look.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
59 seconds left in the opening quarter. Rollins passes to MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Hachimura outside. Back to Doncic. Out to James. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Milwaukee leading by 12. Antetokounmpo for three. Connects from downtown.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Milwaukee up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. We'll keep making some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Nance. MP comes in for Jang. And it's Rollins in for Green. And so in the game for Los Angeles, we've got Luke Kennard. Rui Hachimura is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Austin Reeves, and it's Hayes in at the center spot.
I love how assertive Reeves is. He is not bashful about trying his luck inside.
It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade. But big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA. And given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
Antetokounmpo finds MP. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. That one goes in. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Soft touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 20.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Kennard passes to Reeves. And with the new CBA, Shams, powerhouse teams faced with tough choices on their roster.
That's the one part about the CBA. It's becoming difficult to keep everyone in the fold. It's perhaps made dynasties less feasible in the modern era, and we've already seen unprecedented amount of parity in today's NBA.
Well, one thing's for sure, you better develop your younger players as well.
And on that note, BA, there's no better place to look at than Oklahoma City.
And here's Reeves outside. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Nice Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Back to MP. Takes the three. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Timeout called. The Lakers. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Porter Jr. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Reeves. And there's James from the arc. Can't get it. 0 for 3 in this one. MP outside. Rollins passes to MP. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
And as always, it's terrific to get a visit from the one and only Shams.
I'm a little disappointed he didn't break a huge story here with us. That would have been a true Shams moment.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Well, the Lakers shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. James deciding where to go with it. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Portis.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. Off target from three-point range. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3-ball.
And here's MP from outside. Drains the triple. MP's got 42 in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
And here's Doncic outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
MP getting it done for Milwaukee. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They've imposed their will on the glass, getting all the 50-50 balls and maybe even a few 20-80 balls.
Love the activity. Don't just say you want to win. Prove it and get it.
Ooh, it's time to bring out those power rankings. Steve's gotten off to a good start this season.
When I look at the Bucks, they're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And Grant, when it comes to a franchise player, how much does it help to have a guy who unites the locker room?
Well, you know, B.A., when you think of guys like LeBron James or a Stephen Curry or Tim Duncan, it's not just about their play on the court, but the type of person you see in the locker room. That can rally a franchise.
Giannis plays the 4 with Porter playing at center. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's MP. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship? I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Back over to you, Brian.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. From deep, MP. And then Portis with the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about
that. Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Doncic's shot is good.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Milwaukee decides to take their first time out here. So a moment now to see the story for Luka Doncic. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
James, outside. Clock at 6. Fires it. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
James outside. From downtown. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds now.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
On target from range.
You have to be ready to take your shots when they come, and MP was ready this time.
Smart looking around. The floater, and Doncic finishes inside. That's 12 points for Luka Doncic.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And here's MP from outside. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Reeves has got 9.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And here's MP from outside. Hits the 3-pointer.
He drops. Yeah. And another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
It's Smart on the wing. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Smart's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Reeves, the pass to Doncic. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. From deep, MP. And Ayton pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Pass to Antetokounmpo from deep, MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Reeves. It's hauled in by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Rollins. From deep, MP. Sends it home from three-point land.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so it's Milwaukee, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there.
He's checked in for Green. And then for Los Angeles, James is checked in for Hachimura. Smart comes in for LaRavia. And Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. Here's Hayes. Smart outside. Outside Reeves. Smart, a screen on MP. The three. And it's Austin Reeves with the three.
Just so skilled in that screen and roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. And it's Hayes in at the center position. And he lobs it up top. Oh, stolen by Turner. Porter with it. Now Doncic defending. And here's MP from outside. They get it back. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And it's out of bounds to the Bucks as Milwaukee retains possession. Green's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Lakers also making a switch. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. MP shot is off. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Smart for three. Porter pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
From deep, MP. The Lakers with a rebound.
Another missed three, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Inside. Out to James. Looking to end this cold spell. And he lays it up and in.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, they really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
To the inside, Green, the pass to MP. Another bucket! Wow!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Outside Reeves. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Milwaukee. From deep, MP. And again for three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. And it's in there.
We see it every night. LeBron with great rhythm off the dribble.
Oh, another one falls.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss. So this one belongs to the Bucks, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. you best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana. Take it away, Jennifer.
The headline coming into this game was what your matchup had to say about you. The headline after is going to be what you did about it. Your thoughts?
That dude wrote a check he couldn't cash. Maybe next time he'll be more careful about running his mouth and bringing people's family into things.
Thank you so much for your time, MP. Brian, over to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already at home.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
Oh, no, I brought them home yesterday, I think. Right? Yeah, it's...
They don't feature any team-specific moments. Do you think Jen was clear about the target for that? The subject line of the email was teams we team up with. What's there to be unclear about?
Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you, fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you, fell in love with you, fell in love with you. I got two girls. Belajar malam berapa lama bang? Spanyol bang. Gua main setahun belum bisa semuanya bang.